The AV industry is always looking for new ways to connect on a deeper and more meaningful level. That's why today I'm joined by Anil and Ramesh from AV-ICN Expo. It's great to be with you, gentlemen. Tell me a bit about AV-ICN Expo. What is the history and what would you say is your greatest achievement of the Expo?
Well, the history specifically, the AV-ICN Expo, we decided to establish the AV-ICN Expo in India by virtue of the fact that most of our visitors at our other expo, they came to us and they said that, we need an Indian AV-ICN Expo for the AV industry because there's a lot of momentum in the AV industry. And there is the kind of sentiment that the mass momentum needs a show that will carry AV technology on a very neutral basis across the entire actual user industry. All the actual users are not very high-end. And there are actual users who need AV technology on a very broad spectrum in the country. And so they wanted to reach out their technology to a mass level because we have a reputation, our company. In the past, we have magazines which reach out to the industry in pro audio. And so they wanted us to bring out a magazine also in AV. And that's India's first and only magazine on AV that we publish. And of course, we decided that, all right, we must have an alternate AV platform in India. And that is going to serve the interests of the AV industry. So we also started the CAVS, which is a Certified AV Specialist course, 3-day course. So we developed the curriculum and we've had many such courses at our show in AV Expo. Each year we have it in the month of May in India, so in Bombay. And we did the course, we do the conference, the AV conference, we do the expo. And as you wish to know, the reason was from the industry side for an alternate AV Expo. And that was the genesis and the germ for establishing the show. And we had a lot of AV installed in our other show. And there were a lot of system integrators, interaction with system integrators. So our show is always in the month of May, towards the end of the month. It's a perfect time of the year for suppliers and the dealers and the distributors to firm up their purchases. And so the show serves many interests in that respect. And that is what it's all about, the AV-ICN show.
I would like to add on to that, if you don't mind. Yeah. So, to add on to what he said, of course, the requirement from the industry did come. But what was happening was, for the last 20 years, we have been showcasing the AV products within the Pro Audio Lighting division. Now, India is more, if you look at the India, manufacturing and the brand segment OEM side, you have a lot of distribution network. It's prominently dominated by distributors network in India. And what was happening was these distributors also had the Pro Audio, the Install Audio, and the AV products and display in projection. And that's where the requirement for a dedicated AV segment, which had to protrude out from the existing show, was required. And that diversified us. So the best part was the portfolio of the end users and the visitors who were coming, the trade visitors, expanded beyond what we were focusing on the entertainment and the rental side. Now, the AV-ICN Expo, along with the Pro Audio Lighting exhibition, caters to both the best worlds. So you have the verticals from where your consultants, integrators, and end users come, and you have the rentals and you have the entertainment market, which also caters to and requires those AV products, which is booming in India. So I think it was an organic growth, I would say, that perpetuated into developing that show. So,
and we all know that
it is organic,
yeah, absolutely. And we all know that time is the most valuable commodity in this industry and any industry, really. What is it that sets AV-ICN Expo apart from the competition? How do you distinguish yourself?
See, I would say that the difference in AV-ICN Expo, I would probably look at it the markets. India is growing tremendously in AV. The consumption in AV requirement in terms of enterprise, in terms of boardroom solutions, in terms of display, you see our OOH, DOOH is rapidly growing. The government is investing a lot of money in projects. So when we look at this demand, the supply in terms of technology is also gradually growing in India. A lot of new technologies are coming in. Now, for us, the advantage is that we have the connectivity through the audio and the video and the networking on the platform across all the halls. And then when you look at the market side, you have the trade market and you have the mass market. Since our exhibition was already catering to the mass market, if you look at the peak of the pyramid, there's a huge pyramid at the base. So we cater to the rest of the country, and for us the advantages of bringing those audience of 25,000 visitors helps reach out and penetrate into deeper cities. So the requirement is there, but people still don't know. There's a lot of education that is provided by us. So we have launched India's only certification course called the CAVS, and there are modules that are made by consultants and integrators, and we're working very hard in bringing that out to the engineers who would want to get certified and get more deeper into the industry. I think Mr. Chopra will be able to.
No, I agree with Ramesh. Yeah, I think the differentiator, what makes AV-ICN unique, is that there are a lot of integrators and a lot of consultants who are already interacting with our platform. And I think it's market driven. So I think what AV-ICN is doing uniquely is serving a whole segment of the market which is not being serviced previously or by any other show. So it's market friendly. AV-ICN, I would say in 2 words, is a very market friendly expo platform.
And the AV-ICN Expo is keeping its finger on the pulse of the industry. This isn't an industry that's standing still. It's evolving fast. We're seeing massive growth in the industry. What technology do you think is going to really evolve the AV industry in the next few years?
I think the AV industry technology that is going to evolve very dramatically in India is the digital signage industry. There's a huge retail wave in the country, and digital signage is becoming omnipresent, whether it is in the hospitality industry, whether it is in the medical industry, whether it is in the financial industry, and of course, the hospitality being the main, but even the retail industry. It is growing exponentially in India because India as a country is achieving around 7% growth. And that is very high figure for a country to grow, especially the size of India. So retail is exploding, and I think that it is going to be digital signage which is going to be a major driving force for AV-ICN. And we are focused on that. AV-ICN is unique. It is the only expo which provides the largest spectrum of digital technology, digital display, out-of-home LED display. It provides boardroom display, interactive touchscreen display, immersive mapping, and basically every kind of display is what attracts a lot of the system integrators to our show, apart from, of course, the audio solutions. So it might be a little weak in the integration and communication side, but we are strengthening that. And before you ask me what is our focus for next year, yes, it is communication and integration, and the fact that the broadband speeds are increasing, and India is already looking at 6 after 5G, 6G. And now the difference is that in 6G, there's a lot of Indian technology that is coming into play. It is not any other country's technology that is coming into play. We have our own depth in telecom technology. So AV in India is going to expand at least 3 times faster than any other country in the world. Now, Indian engineering, without being modest or at the cost of sounding immodest, Indian engineering is par excellence in terms of AV integration. That is why you have large AV integrators coming and setting shop in India, because they need Indian engineering talent to execute major AV projects. So that strength of AV technology and Indian engineers in India gives a lot of strength to AV-ICN Expo. I'm not saying that it is going to happen probably in 25, but I can assure you by 27, 28, the world requirements and world solution search, the seeking solutions will come to India. They will come to AV-ICN to seek for technology and solutions that will be developed here from this country and sold globally. I think so, yeah.
You've hit the nail on the head there,
Yes.
absolutely. From the conversations I've been having across India, there is a huge surge in growth happening right now.
Right.
2025 looks like it's going to be a very interesting year for the AV industry as a whole.
Yes.
So what is coming next for AV-ICN Expo? What is coming in 2025?
As I said, that our focus is on communication and integration. It is also going to focus a lot on digital signage, and that specifically will be what AV-ICN is working on, and providing demos and solutions in these sectors at the show in 2025.
Excellent. Well,
Yes, sir.
gentlemen, I really hope to see you there.
So what other thing that we will be seeing is, we have a conference that we have developed within the AV-ICN Expo. And this year the conference got a lot of acclaim. We had the top of the line speakers, and the topics were absolutely as per what the industry requirement is. And we are again framing the same conference this year. So we will see larger topics more integrated through what the need of the hour is in AV. And we've already started building that. The CAVS course, of course, will come back again. In fact, the CAVS course is not only at the Expo. We've taken out the CAVS course and we are doing multi-city. So we are doing the course across India in different cities so that we can reach out to those engineers and educate them and provide certification. And the best part is that the industry has accepted the exhibition, and it has started attracting a lot of end users, because of which a lot of technology companies have also come on board. So for the last 2 years, we are seeing more brands participating. This year also we are seeing a lot of brands. There were exhibitors who came to the exhibition and they saw the expo and they said they would want to also participate now. So the hall is growing, the exhibition is growing, the technology is increasing, and that's what we will see on the floor. So we look forward to a great show again this year.
Absolutely. It's exciting times, not just for the AV industry, but for AV-ICN Expo as well. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Reese. Thank you.
Thank you.